cinéma de minuit a présenté récemment plusieurs films de Greta Garbo, parmi lesquels La Reine Christine, du réalisateur Rouben Mamoulian. 50 ans après, Mamoulian se souvient encore du premier jour de tournage avec Garbo.
I believe greatly in rehearsals because of my stage background. I remember when I first came out here, I wanted to rehearse for a week or 10 days. They said, "You're crazy, you don't. You just rehearse at the scene." I insisted on it. And not only is it good for actors and for everything to get the whole design worked out, at least, but it also saves a lot of money because you don't waste as much time in shooting. And so I started shooting. The first scene was out of order, as you know, set to set. From the middle of the picture where Queen Christina is having a session with Jan Keith and Louis Stone in her study. And I had a beautiful dialogue written by S.N. Berman, whom I brought from New York, one of our better playwrights. So Garbo had quite a bit of dialogue. He didn't just say, "I want to be alone," you know. So I went on the set and I said, "All right, now we'll rehearse." And Garbo said to me, "I never rehearse." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I can't rehearse. If I rehearse, I'll be stale." And he said, "But you can rehearse the other actors. Then you tell me what I should do, and I'll do it." And he said, "My first take is always the best. After that, I get worse." So I never heard of such. I said, "Well, Miss Garbo, if that is true, I'm going to be the fastest shooting director in Hollywood because we'll do this picture in 3 weeks." But I said, "If it doesn't work that way, then you'll have to do it my way. Is that a deal?" And she said, "You will like it. It's a deal." I said, "Okay." So I rehearsed the two actors for 1 hour, and she was sitting there. Then I said, "All right, now you go in and you do this, you stand there, then you come there." Okay, fine. All right, take one. Going through. And I'm sitting on the chair, and she was coming out after I said, "Cut." And I said, "How do you feel about it?" And she said, "Fine, fine, fine." And I just sat there. So as she was passing by, she stopped and she said, "Well, what do you feel about that?" I said, "It's no good." And she got pale. I said, it's wrong, it's not good." "Well," she said, "this isn't going to work, is it?" I said, "Not this way, it won't." But I said, "We'll have to try it my way." She said, "Look, I assure you that this is going to be the best." It's always my first take. I said, "Look, a deal is a deal." So I rehearsed her with 2 men for 1 hour. And she said, "You know, I'm empty now." They don't realize they're improving. You know why? Because they do a scene, they say, "No, that's wrong, you do it this way, see?" And then they do that. Then you add something else to improve, to improve. In the meantime, they feel they're being criticized all the time, that they're no good. So at the end, she told me after 1 hour, she says, "You know, I am completely empty." I said, "It's all right, just go through it." So I made take 2, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said, "Print. Print, take 1, and print, take 8. And I said, "Miss Garbo, tomorrow morning, you go to the projection room, the cutter will be there. He'll run take 1, and then he'll run take 8. And you tell me which take I should use in the film. And I promise you, I will abide by your judgment." So she kind of worried like this. She started walking out. Then she came back, and she leaned to my left ear, and she said, "Please, do not print take 1. So she knew it then. After that, it was wonderful.